All right, so this is the first week of our 28 days to gut health. This is the challenge that I was talking about that I want you guys to take part in. There's a lot of benefits when it comes to the different vegetables. As you see, I'm putting in the bowl now, from the asparagus to the red onions to the zucchini, the squash. That's 4 different vegetables already, but it's just not about the vegetables. We also want to take into consideration fruits that we don't normally eat. Also, if you're a person that loves nuts and seeds, we want to also add that into our diet as well. And then just the legumes, or I would say the legumes, and that deals with your black beans, your black eyed peas. I know a lot of you love black eyed peas, kidney beans, peanuts, pinto beans, lentils, red lentils, soybeans, etc. And then just switching it up a little bit, using some herbs and spices to go along with that. And then just making sure that we're adding seeds and things of that nature into our diet, okay? And as you can see here, I'm adding more vegetables, the carrots, the sweet potatoes, the bell peppers. So now we're looking at least 4 or 5 different vegetables that I am preparing right now to consume. Brussels sprouts. And also you see the red bell peppers as well that I'm adding into this here. So it's a lot of different vegetables on my first day, the first week, that I am going to consume. And if we do it based off a weekly thing, 7 different vegetables a week will give us 28 different vegetables in a month. But just keep in mind again, we can add some different fruits to that. And we want to add some nuts and seeds to that. I used to eat potato chips. Now my snack is nuts and seeds. Just as enjoyable as a potato chip, but with less sodium, less fat, and it actually gives your body the nutrients that it needs. I have become a little bit more intentional about what I put in my body. Okay? Just putting a little seasoning on it, just understanding the seasons that you put on there is very important. You don't want to put too much of certain seasons on there, because you remember, we still have to be conscious of sodium. So we want just enough, right? And then we just want to make sure that it mixed in properly so that we don't overdo it. Okay, and at this time, what I am preparing is a stir fry, and you'll see as I add these mushrooms to it, because we gotta have some mushrooms. Mushrooms, like my meat, it gives you that meaty taste, meaty texture. Because I'm plant-based vegan, I need all this in my life. So, and this has been what has contributed to my health benefits. I went to the doctor the other day just to bring everybody up to date. In December, I went to the doctor. The doctor said that I was a pre-diabetic. It put me on this journey, this path of just being very intentional about my health, working out properly, eating the right foods, eating them in combinations, doing it throughout the day, making sure I eat it at proper times as well, and just keeping my mind focused as well. So when I went back to the doctor the other day, ran the same test, A1C, the same A1C test was reduced tremendously to 5.3. So that's amazing. And I want to show you guys how I'm doing it. If you're diabetic or pre-diabetic, I'm showing you right here how I got my numbers from 5.9 to 5.3 without medicine, any of that, because food is your true medicine. So as you can see, I'm adding some olive oil to this here. That's what I consume. I pay the price for it because I rather pay for good food, good products that I can consume, put in my body, opposed to going to paying the hospital all the money that they would normally charge you for just laying up in their hospital and eating their bad food. So this is a way to counteract on that. Okay. So as you can see here, I normally do it for about 2 or 3 minutes. And as you can see, I'm consuming it now to make sure that I still have my good crunch in there, and it's crunchy. It's like I lost nothing, but it's just a little seasonal, a little heated, but I have a good crunch on my food, so I know my nutrients is there. If it wasn't, if I had did anything otherwise, I would probably throw all of that in the garbage, because really it would be garbage if you don't have that crunch, because you don't have the nutrients that's going to give your body that's going to sustain a healthy gut. And as you can see, each one of these vegetables, they do have different fibers that really gives your gut nutrients, and it helps out tremendously. Stay tuned. I'll be posting these every Wednesday. Let me know in the comments what you're doing, how you're doing it, and let's go on this journey together. All right. I'll see you next time. Peace and prosperity.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel. For books and other spiritual materials, visit www.noistore.com. See you next time.